Hey everyone, it's Edrumcenter here, and we're doing an unboxing video of the new Roland TD-07KVX kit. So here's Andy unboxing it. So we're going to talk about this kit while Andy unboxes it. What do you guys think of the kit so far?
Well, I like the pads on it.
Yeah, maybe we should say, what this kit is. It's essentially a TD-17KVX with the TD-07 module and one less crash cymbal. Is that
Correct.
kind of what we determined?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a few $100 less with the recent price increase on the 17KVX. It's about $400 less than that kit. I think that the general consensus, you guys can speak up, is like that. I don't know that any one of us would buy this kit. I think I would probably get the 17KVX because of the extra expandability of the 17 module.
Yeah, there's no expandability as far
Yeah,
as I can
so this kit, it's really strange. The rack is the same rack that comes with the 17KVX, 17KV.
Yeah, and while I was setting this up, I was trying to figure out where all these parts went, because I'm not one that looks at instructions when I'm setting these things up. Sometimes I do that when I get, I get it. I'll see a picture and I'll be like, okay, I'll go for it. And then I'm like, what are all these extra pieces? I could not figure out where this went and then that went, and I'm just like, this is sped up, but I did take a lot of time just like staring at the pieces, like not really understanding what I was doing.
I cut out all the parts of you just sitting staring for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
I think it took you about an hour to get it set up all in.
Yeah, it would have been a little faster if I had known some of these things. For one, it comes with an extra cymbal arm, but it doesn't have the extra cymbal.
Yeah, it's really odd. You
comes with a couple extra
I
clamps.
thought, no big deal. You can just buy another cymbal and add it onto the module. But we figured out that we tested this. You basically can't, even though one of the extra cables is labeled CR2, which would maybe stand for crash 2. We plugged it in another crash and it didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was actually the bell for the ride, so
Yeah.
there's no way to add any extra cymbals or toms with that module specifically.
But it looks like you can. Like it has two extra places for extra drums, like two little clamp things on the rack that don't really serve any purpose that I can tell. And then the extra cymbal arm.
Those are parts you need if you got a 17KVX though.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
But you don't. But for this, you don't. So I didn't realize that the rack was. I thought the rack was part of that set. So.
Yeah, a lot of the Roland kits share racks, and in this particular situation, it just didn't seem to translate very well. That extra boom arm really implies that you can add an extra cymbal, and you can't on that module. So if you wanted to add an extra cymbal, what you'd have to do is trade up to the 17 module, and at that point, you're better off just getting the 17KVX, because that comes with the 17 module and an extra cymbal.
And that would be one thing you could do. Now, if you're the kind of person that's like, you know what, that looks fine for me for the next few years, whatever. I need a crash and a ride and a hi-hat, and I don't really care about upgrading. You could upgrade later if you really feel like you want to. Those pads will work with the TD-17 or TD-20 or TD whatever,
Yeah,
right?
all those pads will work with any of them.
So if you want to upgrade modules later, you can do that. You'll have relatively good pads that will probably work forever. I mean, I still have my old Roland pads from 2006, and they still work great. So, they'll work with anything. If you want to upgrade, years from now, if that's the way you want to do. But what you're saying too is you probably are better off if you want the upgradability, I guess, to go ahead and just upgrade.
I think one of the biggest selling points for this kit is just the hi-hat being better than the regular TD-07KV, which has
Yeah.
the fixed hi-hat. This has the VH10, which is much nicer to play in my opinion. So
It does require a hi-hat stand.
It does.
Which you'll have to purchase separately.
yeah,
But it is, I agree, it's a way better.
and it has a
hi-hat
bigger
string.
snare with the PDX12. I can't remember what.
I
snares on
like.
the
I
07, but-
actually like. I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I actually love the PDX12.
No, you're not a minority.
No, I must say it's a great
Okay.
snare.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's the step up is the digital ones and everything. That's what everybody goes for usually when they're. I mean, I know you can't use those on these modules, but I really love that one. It just like has the rim height feels like a real drum to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They really talked about that when that first came out. It's legit. Yeah, one of the things about some brands of electronic drums that is not related to this at all, having way too high of rim heights compared to the height of the actual head you're hitting is a problem. So for them to really focus on that and get that right is a nice touch.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. No. I really like that snare.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a 17 KVX, so that the pads and cymbals themselves are good. When you hook up the, this is probably something we should mention, that Crash 2, which is labeled a Crash 2, to the bell on your ride, it gives you a distinct bell, bow, and edge, a 3-zone ride cymbal. So that can be kind of confusing when you first unbox it.
And but the edge can be. It just sounds like a crash. So you can essentially play a ride pattern and then crash it on the thing. It doesn't have the same feel as like reaching over and hitting another crash, but you have those sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good for, going back to the old. It's great for small spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as what else we can talk to you about this kit? I mean, I think we covered all the highlights. As far as like this, we've done so many videos with this particular module. I guess we could talk about the module again, in case you haven't seen those videos. Like the module itself is the TD-07. That's kind of what makes the main difference between the 17 KVX in this kit, other than the cymbal. Is the 07, and it's a scaled down TD-17 module, a little bit smaller, in size, physical size, less sounds overall, less inputs, obviously, since you can't add on to it, and you can on the 17. It's got built-in Bluetooth, built-in training coach with metronome. I actually like the module itself.
Yeah. It's a good module.
Technically, it's not for sale by itself from Roland, but every now and again somebody will want one of these 07 kits without the module, and we can accommodate that. So we'll pull the module out, and we'll have that for sale by itself. So it does work with mini Roland type pads. So I think it'd be a cool little affordable module, especially if you're stepping up from a TD1, which you're.
Well, there's me looking up. I think on my phone what this thing is supposed to look like because I'm going. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting to the bottom of the box and I'm not seeing the parts that I.
That's just way easier
Yeah.
to look it up what the picture of the kit looks like than to open the owner's
Seems like
manual.
I looked it up what was on the box though, and it gave me a picture of one that had a hi-hat. I think I end up like setting up the hi-hat on one of the boom arms and then I was expecting to see a pedal down there. I was like, oh, this needs a hi-hat stand.
Yeah, that's the 07 KV and
Yeah, I saw
07
that.
DMK. They come with that hi-hat control pedal.
Yeah, but I think originally I do set it up in this video as the without the hi-hat stand. And I was like, because just looked like it had all those extra clamps and it was throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, they should maybe put a disclaimer of some sort.
They might. Did you ever even look at the owner's manual?
No, so that
So
I could
might,
see
there
my-
might be one.
I could see myself as, from a consumer standpoint, easily like calling Edrumcenter up and saying, "Hey, where's my cymbal? I'm missing a part."
We should maybe look at the owner's manual before we start talking about.
Yeah, there's that. You know, we've been doing this for a long time. It's one of those things. I get it. It's an electronic drum set. It's got a rack. It'll be self-explanatory when I open it up. And nope, not this time. I was just like, I'll look at a bunch of pictures, and I saw a few pictures that were different. And
Yeah, you look really confused right now.
yeah,
I think there's a part coming up where you pick the kit up and move it. I think right now you're actually asking me about the extras thing, and I'm like, I don't know. Isn't there an extra symbol in there? Yeah, we've basically figured out this kit's brand new. They kind of sprung this kit on us. Like,
I thought it was missing parts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, very quick announcement and shipping out to us all very quickly, so you can see this kit. So definitely new. Didn't have a lot of time to study up on it like we normally would compared to how many months in advance we normally hear about things.
Well, because most of the drums and cymbals are existing products, and the module is as well. It's been out for a year and a half now, so it's just kind of a repackaging of different parts from Roland to create a new kit. Essentially, nothing here is groundbreaking or brand new product.
I wonder if you're gonna get the part of me like picking it up and it being really top heavy and I
Yeah.
almost drop it.
Yeah.
Like
I thought about editing that out, but I thought it was kind of funny.
I didn't realize how top heavy it was. Like I picked it up, I thought it was just gonna be, and it just kind of, I was like, whoa.
When it comes up, we'll just make sure and tell people, don't pick this up this way.
Yeah, don't do this. You know, again, everything I
I
do.
think it's coming right now,
Well,
real soon.
we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
Slower. That was much more dramatic.
Edit.
But I didn't drop it. That's the thing. Like I saw it going and it kept going. I was like, okay.
So that shows it's a very light kit. You can move it with ease if you need to.
Yeah, it's super portable.
Just careful how you pick it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it like that.
Yeah, so the background music on this kit is actually from this module. It's just a recording we did straight from the module into a computer using the USB cable. So
do we go straight in like Logic or something?
It was in Logic, yeah.
Straight into Logic. Works really well. Highly recommend recording that way. You don't need a computer interface to just get really good audio. As you can see in this picture, on the left is the extra boom arm that's not being used, and there's a couple extra clamps over here on the right side that would be required for a 17 module, but
I chose to put it on there so we won't lose it, but you know, unless you get like so it just seems like unless you get an upgraded module, you can't really use that boom arm.
just have extra clamps, yeah. Extra stuff's never a bad thing.
No, but you know, it's on there.
But it could be confusing.
Yeah.
What else do we need to talk about on this kit? I mean, essentially we're I think we're already coming up on the end of the setup. It's all in. Andy took about an hour to set this thing up, from unboxing it to setting it up.
It would have been faster if I had known a few things.
But at the same time, you also do this all the time, so you're pretty quick at it.
Yeah.
Quicker than I usually am. I think the VAD-706 kit, it took me like 2 hours to set up. I'm just way slower. Yeah, there's the hi-hat going on. You got a hi-hat stand. Pretty much any hi-hat stand will work. That's just a $50 Pearl that we have in the showroom for extra hi-hats.
Mm-hmm.
Any kick pedal will work, a double pedal. If you need any of that stuff when you buy, we sell that kind of stuff. So yeah, this kit's $1599.99 street price, US. We do free shipping if you're outside of Tennessee. We still don't charge sales tax right now. So we're taking orders on this kit. There are shipping. I would recommend ordering early if you're wanting to get this for a gift for holidays, as most things will probably be hard to get this holiday season, is my guess. You got anything else to add?
No, I think.
No, it covers most of it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll just sign off on this part. We'll just let the music take you on out. And bye from Edrumcenter. We do unboxing videos and stuff all the time. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time.